of the Society of Jesus, University President, Father Gabriel Jose Gonzalez of the Society of Jesus, our Academic Vice President, Deans of the respective schools, Attorney Romeo T. Gabarde, Chair of the University Council for Engagement and Advocacy, other administrators, Jesuit fathers, representative of the Honorable City Mayor Sara Duterte, distinguished guests, members of the faculty, students, and members of the university support staff, good morning. This conference, Artisanal and Small-Scale Mining, is the third within the year that the university convened experts, practitioners, government officials, development workers from the private sectors, academics, students, and other concerned people to share their knowledge, experiences, opinions, apprehensions, optimism on mining. The first is the International Conference on Mining in Mindanao, held last January 26 to 27, and the second is the Stakeholders Caucus on Executive Order number 79, held last July 18. Proceedings of these collective learning initiatives were properly packaged, and key concerns and recommendations were presented to appropriate bodies for consideration and eventual action. This conference, in addition to what the President said, attempts to fill the gap for a collective discussion that centers on a form of mining in the country, in other parts of the world, and in the island that is as old as time. This form of mining, artisanal and small scale, is regarded by many as the key source of their family's economic survival and guarantee for a better future. Part of the mission of the university declares that it engages vigorously in environmental protection, the preservation of biodiversity, and the promotion of renewable energy, and the concern for social justice. In pursuit of the said thrust, mining, given its nature, is considered an area of concern and is engaged into by the institution. Such engagement often proceeds on a methodical manner, where studying a subject in focus almost becomes a constitutive element of the truth-seeking process and a precondition for action. Embodied in the action component is the concern for helping communities find viable and sustainable ways of earning a living. It is in this spirit that this conference is spearheaded by the Office of the University President and is held in partnership with the Alternate Forum for Research in Mindanao and Panalitan Southern Mindanao. Specifically, this conference aims to look into these concerns, identify how artisanal and small-scale mining in Mindanao can be managed as a legal, responsible, safe, and efficient livelihood opportunity with inputs from international experiences. 2, analyze and articulate economic needs of ASM miners, map market opportunities, and develop practical recommendations for alternative livelihoods, including small and medium enterprises and supply chain development. 3, engage stakeholders across all sectors and create an association for consultation and dissemination of information. 4, contribute to the immediate and long-term resolution of existing and potential conflicts. And 5, address the specific issues faced by women and children in the context of artisanal mining. Henceforth, in terms of content, this two-day conference covers the following topics: artisanal and small-scale minings, issues, opportunities, and future options; national and regional case studies on ASM; environmental, socio-economic, and health impacts of ASM; initiative and practices in ASM, and the future options. In terms of approach, we will start with a keynote speech that will be given in a while, and then each of the specific topics will be tackled in specific sessions. Proceedings of this meeting will be documented, and the copies will be shared to the rightful bodies. There will be a reading of messages in the plenary tomorrow before the synthesis of the two-day conference will be given. To maximize our time, there will be no merienda breaks. Instead, food will be made available for all while the session proceeds as scheduled. We will be guided by an overall conference host and respective facilitators and documenters in every session. Lunch will be served at the scheduled time outside the session hall, and everybody is invited to a cocktail and dinner and fellowship at the second floor of this building, room F213 tonight, starting 6 o'clock to 9 p.m. In the interest of order and to maximize this learning opportunity, may we request all to put their cell phones on a silent mode. And everybody is requested to please actively get involved in the conference activities, but please in a manner that is collegial, respectful, and listening in posture. Thank you and good morning to all.